Hey Kelly, how are you? Oh, I'm quite well. Thank you ever so much for inquiring. And how do you fare, Amanda?
Seriously, that's hilarious.
Did I say something strange?
No, don't worry about it.
Very well.
Anyway, tomorrow's the big day, the wedding we've all been waiting for. Congrats, Kelly.
Thank you very much. I'm not very polished, but I plan to live a life that won't bring shame to your family.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Excuse me?
I mean, who actually says that in real life? I've never heard anyone say it before.
I see.
You know, you're kind of out of touch with the world. Honestly, it's a bit concerning. I mean, you're even talking to me, your soon-to-be sister-in-law, so formally. And come on, you're still using that posh, old-fashioned way of speaking. It's so funny. Are you doing it on purpose? Are you deliberately using odd speech just to play up the heiress character?
I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just how I've always spoken. Is it that odd?
Totally. You don't realize people look at you weirdly, do you? I'm sure Aaron's having a hard time with it, so could you tone it down a bit?
I apologize. I do try to switch to a more casual way of speaking when I'm outside or with others. However, this way of speaking is also connected to my job, so it's difficult for me to completely change it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you work online, right? Isn't that more of a hobby?
It's not a hobby. I know people often think working online is like playing around, but I take it seriously and work hard at it.
Yeah, sure. Look, I know influencers can make money. I've heard all about it. But it's only a tiny percentage of people who actually succeed, right? Most people give up because they don't make much money.
Well, I do earn a living from my online work.
Oh, really? So you're making a decent amount then? But to be honest, when I hear someone makes money online, I can't help but think it's a little shady. And you've never worked for a real company, have you? That's just not normal. It's kind of weird, you know? I think you should realize that you're a bit different.
I see. Perhaps you're right. There aren't many people making a living online, so it's understandable you think that way.
Exactly. But don't worry, I've got a surprise planned for you tomorrow, so you'll feel closer to us family.
Oh dear. You're planning something to shock me? But what kind of surprise are you talking about?
Come on, I'm not going to spoil it. If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise anymore. Just trust me, it's going to be hilarious, and everyone's going to love it.
All right then, I'll look forward to it. Amanda, might I inquire if you bear some sort of grudge against me? I never imagined I'd be humiliated like that on such a special day.
Woohoo! Mission accomplished!
If there was something I did wrong, you could have just told me directly instead of doing something so awful. Throwing a cake in my face out of nowhere?
Your reaction was priceless.
This is no laughing matter. Thanks to you, I was covered in cream, and the reception was ruined. Why? Why would you do something like that?
Why? It was a surprise, obviously.
I beg your pardon? Do you call that barbaric act a surprise?
Well, yeah. It was kind of wild, but come on. I see people doing it on TV and in movies. You're just out of touch with the world. Cake to the face surprises happen. Weren't you shocked?
It might happen on TV, but this is a wedding. It's completely inappropriate. The guests were all confused, and the only ones laughing were your family.
Oh, come on. I'm sure everyone secretly enjoyed it. You're getting so mad. This is exactly why you're so out of touch. So, how did that surprise cake taste? We're family now, so you'll just have to deal with stuff like this.
I shall ensure that you rue this day for the entirety of your life.
What?
Kelly, where are you?
I'm in the dressing room. My wedding dress is covered in cream, so I had to change.
Oh, I was worried since you suddenly disappeared from the venue, but you're just changing. Are you okay? You didn't get hurt, did you?
No injuries, but my heart is deeply wounded.
I can't imagine. Anyone would feel down after what happened at their wedding. I'll wait until you're done changing.
I'm sorry for making you worry. I'll be done soon.
Seriously, what the heck is wrong with them? Your husband and sister are the worst. Throwing a cake at you at your wedding, and right in your face. The whole place was in chaos.
I was dumbfounded and angry too. I was ready to get married, but now I just want a divorce. The moment I have been looking forward to the most in my life was turned into a joke. I'm so furious, I can barely contain it.
It's unbelievable. We have to get back at them.
Huh?
I recorded the whole wedding. Leave it to me. People like that need to be put in their place, or they'll just keep hurting others.
They probably thought it was just a prank like they see on TV. Maybe it's funny to them on video, but it's not funny for the person on the receiving end.
It's not funny at all. A proper prank has a script and some level of consent.
Really?
Pranks are supposed to surprise and shock someone, but if the person being pranked has no clue, it's just bullying. A truly good prank makes both the audience and the person being pranked laugh and enjoy it. For that, you need proper planning and preparation, like giving the person a subtle hint beforehand or making sure their reaction doesn't go too far. Also, the crew and everyone involved should know the plan to make sure no accidents happen, and creating an atmosphere where the person kind of suspects it might be a prank is key. That way it's balanced, and everyone, including the audience, can have fun.
I see. So even with pranks, there needs to be some consideration for the person being pranked.
Exactly. If it's just a sneak attack, it's nothing but harassment or an act of malice. Even the viewers would feel uncomfortable. The success of a prank depends on whether the person pranked can say, "Wow, I got played, but that was fun," afterward. If not, it's a failure.
When you put it that way, this so-called surprise was clearly a failure. Amanda and her crew didn't consider any of that.
Exactly. It was poorly planned, just meant to embarrass you. No one found it funny. In fact, it only made people angry.
Professional pranksters really are something else, huh? They put thought into it and create something truly entertaining. If it weren't for you, I never would have started working with videos. I wouldn't have been able to live my life as myself like I do now.
Hey, it's because the two of us teamed up that we're successful. Don't act like it's all my doing.
I'm really grateful to you, Sarah, but I want to hold off on revenge for a bit longer.
Hold off? You're not seriously thinking of doing nothing, are you?
No, I'm not. What they did is unforgivable. But I did once intend to become part of their family. That's why, if possible, I'd like to part ways peacefully. I have no family left, and there's a chance Amanda acted on her own.
I see. You're right. Coming at them aggressively might not end well. But don't forget, if you ever need help, I've got your back.
You're so immature, Kelly. Getting mad over a little surprise? Seriously?
How could I not be angry after being treated so horribly? My wedding, the dress I was so excited for, everything was ruined.
Come on now. Aaron already said you can have a redo wedding.
A redo? What do you mean?
You started talking about divorcing him, and that's what caused this whole mess. I mean, divorcing over something like that? You're being so dramatic. You're so immature. And just because you didn't like the surprise, you're throwing a tantrum.
Do you feel no remorse, Amanda? You still insist that it was just a surprise.
I was just trying to help you fit into this family, you know. You're so naive and sheltered, so I gave you a proper welcome, our style. Aaron was totally into it too. Said it was training you.
Training me?
Yeah, you speak so weirdly. People in the family are starting to look at you funny. I know you try to tone it down during family gatherings, but around my parents, you're still talking like that. Mom even started wondering if you were challenged or something. So to prove you're not, we came up with this surprise to help you loosen up.
So your family and even Aaron were just enjoying making a fool of me?
You're making it sound so bad. Sure, we laughed at you, but it's all in good fun. We're family now, right? It's like no boundaries anymore. And you know, a wife's job is to obey her in-laws, no question asked. You're like the perfect little servant we never knew we needed.
Servant? I see now. You never considered me family at all.
Well, technically you're family, but more like a servant, you know. It's your role to serve us. And honestly, the way you talk is super creepy. So we don't really want to think of you as family. I mean, you're still talking like that even now. Drop that I'm from a noble family act already. It's embarrassing at your age.
I understand perfectly now. It seems I don't need to hold back against you people who don't even see me as family.
What are you even talking about? Are you seriously mentally ill? Do you actually think you're some kind of princess?
That would be hilarious. You're just a regular person, you know. An ordinary woman with ordinary limits, so get real. I am very much aware of reality. The reality that my lifelong partner and his family threw a cake in my face, and I am now seriously considering divorce.
That's what's wrong. Just stay married. Otherwise, his reputation will be tainted. We're doing you a favor by taking in a clueless leftover woman like you, so what's your problem?
Everything is a problem. I don't love him anymore. I won't forgive you for ruining my special day, and if your family was in on it, I'll take you all down together. I hope you lose everything in your life. I'll destroy your family's company too.
What? You're going to take down my family and our company? You really are crazy, aren't you? What could a regular, ordinary woman like you possibly do to us? Go ahead and plot your revenge in your little fantasy world. You've got to be kidding me, Kelly.
What seems to be the problem?
You sent me a bill for the dress cleaning and the wedding expenses. Why am I getting something like this?
Oh, what's so surprising about that? You're the one who ruined the dress and caused the wedding to be called off, so it's only natural I'd ask you to cover the costs.
But the amount is way too high. Just because Aaron and I are the heirs to the company doesn't mean you can rip me off like this. You were just trying to marry him for money, weren't you? How low can you get?
The amount was calculated by a lawyer and is entirely reasonable, so there's nothing unfair about it. Please, make the payment.
What are you talking about? There's no way you hired a lawyer that quickly.
I asked the one who used to be the legal advisor for my father's company, so I didn't have to waste time searching for one.
Wait, company? What are you talking about? You're just a regular person.
Oh, I apologize. My parents were the owners of a major company. They both passed away in an accident, and the company has since gone to someone else.
Wait, you are a founder and CEO's daughter?
Yes, I even work there from time to time. Thanks to that, I still have a few connections. The lawyer also has always looked out for me, so he agreed to take on this matter. I've already sent a file to your home. I've included photo evidence as well, so you can't deny it. Please make sure to check.
What the heck is going on?
What now?
My mom and dad are freaking out, screaming at me like crazy. This isn't my fault. If you're fighting with Aaron, then talk to him. Why are you sending the bill to me? It makes no sense.
He was involved, yes, but I've decided to divorce him since I can't stay with someone who thinks throwing a cake in his bride's face is an acceptable surprise. I'm already charging him for alimony. However, I can't rest until I take you down, the true cause of this disaster. I will never forgive you for ruining my wedding. I'm going to make sure no one else becomes your victim. Brace yourself.
I can't pay this. There's no way I can afford such a huge amount. Will apologizing make it better? I'm sorry. Please, just let me off.
So you're asking for a reduction in the bill?
Of course. I don't even want to pay it at all.
Very well, I will reduce the amount.
Really? Yay.
However, there are conditions. You'll need to agree to them.
What conditions?
I will bring you the paperwork later. If you sign it, I will consider reducing the amount.
I don't really get it, but just bring me the paperwork already.
Understood.
I can't believe this. What a wicked woman you are. You are truly the worst. What was that? Some kind of payback for the surprise?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You uploaded your wedding video online without my consent. This is a violation of privacy. I'm going to sue you.
Excuse me? Without consent?
A popular YouTube channel posted the video from the wedding. Now people have figured out who we are, and my house and my parents' house are getting bombarded with complaint calls. They're even throwing cakes at our door. This is harassment.
If you're being harassed, please contact the police. There's nothing I can do about that. Besides, the video had blurring to protect your identity. It would be hard to claim a privacy violation with that.
Shut up! This is happening because you posted that video online. You owe me damages.
Didn't you sign the agreement?
Huh?
You signed it when we agreed to reduce the bill. It was a consent form allowing me to post the video online with the necessary privacy protections.
That was for you to post it, but I didn't agree to it being sold to some big YouTube channel. That's a violation.
No, there was no violation.
Come on!
I'm the one who uploaded the video, and the channel you're talking about? It's one I started with a friend.
What? Wait a second, I'm lost.
My friend Sarah and I run a video channel. Originally, it was just her, but we formed a duo and now upload videos together. The channel focuses on the contrast between the lifestyle of a so-called heiress and a regular person, and it's gained some popularity.
I knew you worked online, but I had no idea you were running a huge channel with over 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, I mentioned it before, but I suppose you forgot.
Wait, you went to a normal university, didn't you? All that heiress stuff is just a lie. How can you not feel ashamed making fake videos like that?
I lost my parents and most of their wealth went to my relatives, so I couldn't afford a private university and had to take out loans for my education. But my way of speaking always made me stand out, so I couldn't make friends there. That's when Sarah reached out to me and invited me to join her in making videos. Over time, my heiress persona became part of my identity. It helped me embrace who I am, and I owe my confidence and success to Sarah in our video work. And now, thanks to our videos, I earn a comfortable income. So I wouldn't say I'm a fake heiress.
But posting a wedding video is way out of line. It's too much.
Aren't you the one being out of line? People don't normally get this kind of backlash from a wedding video. Besides, as someone who makes a living from vlogging, I know how to protect identities when I post. If you were still identified, maybe it's because you posted your own videos too?
Well, yes, but it's not like my videos reach 1 million people like yours.
People can be identified from the smallest details. You even mentioned your dancing skills during your wedding speech. It's common sense to make sure no one can identify you when posting online. Honestly, you're the one who seems out of touch with reality.
Don't mess with me. What you're doing is criminal, you fraud. Kelly, please help me. If this keeps up, I'm going to have a breakdown. Ever since the wedding video was posted, the calls are not just coming to my house, but also to my parents' company. The phones won't stop ringing, and it's disrupting their business. On top of that, strange rumors are spreading, and some business partners are talking about canceling deals. If this keeps up, the business will go under. Please do something.
I understand. I will make sure to publicly acknowledge your apology in the video. However, the situation has escalated beyond what I can personally control. Even I didn't anticipate it would blow up this much.
You have to do something. Do you want me to get down on my knees and beg?
The video editing is handled by Sarah, so if it's urgent, please contact her. I have permission to share her contact info.
Really? Then please give it to me quickly. Take the video down immediately.
Huh? Who is this?
It's Amanda, Kelly's sister-in-law.
Oh, Amanda. You're getting in touch quickly, I see.
Kelly told me you were managing the channel. Please take the video down right now. I can't live a normal life like this.
I've heard the whole story from her. It seems like a different version of the wedding video is circulating now. One without the blurring. That makes it easy for people to identify you.
Do something! Even though I've apologized, no one believes me.
Is that the way you ask someone for help?
Please, I'm begging you. Just make it stop.
Even if you beg, there's nothing more I can do.
Why not?
The video has already been taken down, and I posted a message saying there was an apology. If things haven't settled down by now, maybe it's because of how you've acted all this time?
What are you talking about? I've never done anything to make people hate me this much.
Oh, really? Then what's all this written on this website?
What? This is unbelievable. I didn't know there was an article like this online.
It really explains why so many people have a grudge against you, doesn't it?
It's all lies. Lies! That stuff about me bullying is fake. Those photos and videos are doctored.
Is that so? The photos and videos look like you. And to be honest, even from a professional standpoint, it doesn't look altered at all. They aren't fake. They're real. And frankly, I feel sorry for the victims.
That was just a joke. It was harmless fun. Stuff like that happens in school all the time.
You might see it that way, but the people on the receiving end clearly held a grudge. I already thought anyone who could smash a cake in someone's face wasn't quite right, but you're really a piece of work. You ruined a wedding like it was some sort of game, and with that attitude, it's no wonder you can betray people without a second thought. Like parent, like child.
What?
Didn't your parents' company get caught for some shady business? What was it, tax evasion and extortion? There's quite a bit of information about that online now too. Former employees are posting all sorts of things. They're claiming they were laid off unfairly. Your whole family's going down.
No, that's not true. Please believe me, it's not true. Stop it already. What's the point of dragging my family into this? Making a spectacle of us. How is that fun for you or anyone else? I keep telling you we didn't do anything, but why won't anyone believe me?
This is all about your character. And let's not forget, you made a spectacle out of my best friend. Now it's your turn to be the one on display.
Please do something. I can't even go outside anymore. The moment I stepped out, someone threw eggs at me. Even the police won't help. What am I supposed to do?
This has gone beyond our control, and it's no longer just about the wedding. This is a mess of your own making. You'll have to deal with it yourself.
Sarah, you probably already know, but Amanda's parents' company has gone under.
Yeah, I heard. Considering all the shady stuff they were involved in, it's no surprise.
But the whole family has gone missing, and I'm a bit concerned. I did hold a grudge, but I never expected things to escalate this far.
Oh, Kelly, don't worry about them. Their address was leaked online, so they're not really missing. Apparently they were caught for theft. The entire family got arrested.
Oh my.
And Kelly, you don't need to feel guilty about any of this. The only reason this blew up so badly is because of their own actions. They poured gasoline on the fire themselves and played with matches. This is their own fault.
Once again, you've saved me. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without you.
There you go again. I wasn't trying to save you. Besides using our channel for this, it's not like I didn't have my own motives.
That's not true. If it weren't for you, I would have been at rock bottom.
Huh?
With the way I spoke and acted, people avoided me, and I was so lonely. I tried to fit in, but it never worked. The more I tried to change myself, the more I felt like I was denying who I truly was. It made me sink deeper into darkness.
Yeah, I remember when I first met you. You were a bit withdrawn.
Yes, I was scared to meet people, and I closed myself off. Then you invited me to start filming videos. It was my first time doing anything like that, and I was so anxious. But over time, the comments on our videos really saved me. People said the heiress character was charming and that I was a wonderful person.
Your character definitely stood out. Honestly, you ended up way more popular than me.
I'm fully aware that you have more fans than I do. For me, making videos has become my purpose in life. Meeting you and finding this passion has made you my lifesaver.
Oh, come on. Don't make it sound like I did something huge. I just had ulterior motives when I approached you.
Ulterior motives? Really?
Back then, my videos weren't really taking off. I started to get envious of people who were posting as a team. You know, I was doing everything alone. But if I just said, hey, let's make videos together, people would have probably avoided me, right? I mean, I take this seriously. It's my job. And I didn't think most people would understand that. So I reached out to you because you were kind of an outsider too. I figured if things didn't work out, I could just blame it on you not knowing any better. That's how selfish I was. But you genuinely enjoy making videos, don't you? Lately, I've been feeling so guilty about that. Even with this whole situation, part of me joined in just to atone for what I did. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm not as good of a person as you think I am.
But you stayed by my side anyway.
Well, yeah.
Even if you had selfish motives at first, you chose to stay with me, didn't you? I love you, Sarah. Thank you for always being by my side and being my best friend.
See? It's things like that.
Did I offend you?
Of course not. I love you too, Kelly. Let's stay best friends forever.
After Amanda and her family were released from prison for theft, they returned to a life that could only be described as hellish. Their personal information had been spread everywhere, and they were sued by their victims, resulting in massive compensation claims. This forced them to take out loans from multiple sources. To repay their debts, they sold their home, and now the four of them live crammed together in a run-down apartment. None of them have been able to find stable employment, and they all work low-wage part-time jobs, barely making enough to get by. As for me, I continue making videos with Sarah, and our subscriber count keeps growing. I'm looking forward to creating even more fun content to bring smiles to our viewers' faces.
We've been dating almost 2 years now.
Yeah, I guess. A lot has happened in those 2 years.
I know. You became vice president of your father's company. It must have been hard on you, both publicly and privately.
Not really. My father laid out the rails for me. I just rode them.
That's not true, is it? I think you're a hard worker. You just don't show anyone. Not everyone can work as hard as you know.
You're really good at giving compliments.
I don't know about that. I'm just telling you the truth.
My future is secure. Could I propose to you soon?
Huh?
Erica, let's get married.
Sean, am I really fine for you?
You're always so modest, but you've got great fashion sense too. You're a really good-looking woman. I'm sure you'll be my proud wife even after I become president. I'm sure of it. I wouldn't say that if I wasn't. Please, Erica, marry me.
If you say so, I will. I'm very happy.
Let's go. Let's not try to be a bother.
Thank you. You're so bright and fun to be around. It's a dream come true to marry you.
It's not a dream. I'm going to talk to your parents as soon as possible.
Really? Well, I'll ask my parents about their schedule and get back to you.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Sean? I know it's past the appointed time, but are you lost? I don't know where you live. I'll pick you up. Sean, you're available, right? Call me.
What do you want?
What? You were supposed to say your wedding greetings to my parents today.
I was, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Huh?
That's not happening, is it?
What was that?
Your house and your parents are falling apart.
Did you come to my house by any chance?
Yeah, I did. You know, the three of us were standing on the front porch. I was so stunned. I can't marry a poor person.
I don't know what you are talking about.
So, you know, with you guys living in that shabby house, I mean, we really can't be a family.
Sean?
You're poor, but to fit in with me, you wear brand name clothes.
What?
You always wore brand name clothes even though you had a quiet personality.
Those are the brands I like. I was influenced by my mother, and we even share some of them. It's not that I was trying to fit in with you or anything like that.
Even your mother was pushing you to do that? What a family. Can't believe I fell for that.
Fooled?
You came on to me to be my future wife, right?
Huh? Sean, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but I'm not into gold diggers. I'll marry a woman more suitable for me as president. I'm breaking off the engagement with you.
Wait, you're saying you're breaking off the engagement because my parents' house is in shambles? Just because of that? You're saying that our relationship never existed?
Because, think about it. My dad is the president of the company, and I'm the vice president. It's embarrassing and unfashionable to have my wife's parents' house looking like that, right? What about my position?
This house was my grandparents', so sure, it's old. But breaking off an engagement because of a house?
It's not just the house.
What?
Your parents too. Why are they so poor? I'm too embarrassed to invite them to the wedding.
Stop saying bad things about my parents. They're the two people I respect the most.
Your parents?
My parents are not poor. They just live a modest life. They just want to relax at home. They chose clothes made of materials that don't constrict.
You want to marry me so badly?
Huh?
Of course you do. If you marry the future president of the company, your future is set, isn't it? Of course, you wouldn't want to pass up a chance like this, huh?
I don't want to marry you for that reason. You were cheerful, fun, and reliable. I thought that if I married someone like that, we could build a warm family.
That's such a lie.
Huh?
You really wanted to marry the company president, didn't you? So you could have an easy life? If you become Mrs. President, your parents will have a better life than they do now. I know what you're thinking.
That's terrible. That's not what I meant. I wanted to marry you because I loved you with all my heart.
You just love the president, not me, huh?
Why do you say that?
Because it really does sound like something a poor person would think. I'm disappointed.
I'm the one who should be disappointed. Why should I be treated like a poor person by you? Why do you have to make fun of my grandmother's house and my parents?
Huh? You're snapping back at me at everything I say? Give me a break.
I can't believe you judge people just by their houses, their possessions, or their clothes. I didn't think you were such a scumbag. I don't think I could be happy married to you. You're welcome to break off the engagement.
What? You're such a bigot. Know your place, damn beggar. I'm sorry your Cinderella story couldn't come true. Poor people will be poor people. You should look for a marriage partner who fits your means. Someone who will give you a shabby house and your parents.
I really can't believe you. If I knew you were really like this, I don't know why I didn't see it sooner. I'd like to ask you something.
What's the matter, you pleb? You're still hung up on me? Not going to marry you no matter how much you cry yourself to sleep.
It's not that.
Are you asking me how you can be my wife? Then you can't do it no matter how you try.
Who the hell would want to marry you?
So, you want me to lend you money or something? Of course you do. I guess you missed the point when I broke off my engagement to you. It's sad that you'll have to live in poverty for the rest of your life.
What are you talking about?
I know you want to make your parents happy, so find someone else.
No, I'm not. For the record, I'm not poor. And you're very delusional.
Yeah. Whatever you say. So, what is it you want to ask me?
My friend told me, did you walk around town with any other woman besides me? I know this was before you broke off the engagement, but he says it was definitely you. Are you sure?
Oh, you mean Sarah?
Sarah?
It's true.
You're dating me, but you've been seeing other women?
Yeah, that's right. What can I say? Women like to be around me.
How much of a piece of shit are you?
Sarah's father owns the company. He's the type of president you can rely on. It's a win-win for me and the company if we get along. She's the perfect woman to marry, so I kept her. You're poor, so I'm glad I kept her.
You mean you were two-timing me?
Is that what you're calling it? I don't blame you for hiding the fact that you were poor. I didn't see it coming either. Now I'm dating Sarah with dignity. It's natural to want to marry a woman who has many advantages for you, isn't it?
Huh? That's so sad. How selfish can you be? I'm sorry for Sarah. I bet she doesn't know your true nature. A marriage like that will never work.
What the hell do you think you're saying? Don't call me selfish because you missed your chance. Stop dragging us down with you.
I'm not being selfish. I'm glad I found out you were such a scumbag before I married you. I really would have regretted it.
You're the one that should be regretting it. Don't make me laugh. You'll have to live in poverty for the rest of your life.
I told you I'm not poor. Whatever. I guess it's time for you to get your head out of your ass.
Huh? What are you being so cocky about? That's enough.
You know about A Manufacturing, don't you?
Of course I do. A Manufacturing is a major customer of ours. If we jeopardize our relationship with A, we'll go bankrupt for sure. Well, I can't even imagine that happening though. Why are you asking me that?
A Manufacturing is going to cut their contract with your company. That's big trouble for you, isn't it?
Quit joking around with me. You really thought I would believe a story like that?
It's not a lie. I think it's true.
In the first place, how do you, a pleb, even know about A Manufacturing company? You're trying to embarrass me with some random made-up story, aren't you?
I'm not making this up.
Are you harassing me? It doesn't work like that, you know. Our company and A Manufacturing have been working with each other for a long time. It won't fall apart, not even a little bit.
That's right. You're so confident about this, huh?
Isn't it obvious? It's a relationship my father built up over a long time. There's no way the contract would be terminated.
I don't think the business world is that simple. You shouldn't have such baseless confidence.
I don't need to hear that from you. I'm the next president of the company. How can I run a company if I don't have confidence? You poor people wouldn't know what it takes though, would you?
Well, you can think what you want to think.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Think that way while you still can, okay?
It's none of your business. Don't text me about your stupid make-believe stories anymore. It's annoying.
I don't plan to.
Hey, what's this all about? You want to explain? What were you planning? Don't ignore me.
Will you stop talking out of your ass? What the hell is wrong with you? Didn't you say something about no more texts?
Shut up. What the hell did you do to me?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me. A Manufacturing said they're terminating our contract. You said something like that the other day, didn't you? What did you do?
I see. A Manufacturing is a big client of yours, isn't it? You're in a lot of trouble, huh? So, what happened?
What do you mean, what happened? You did something, didn't you? It was definitely you. Otherwise, there's no way a poor person would have known about A Manufacturing.
You just assumed that on your own, didn't you? I kept telling you I'm not poor.
Huh? Did you really set this up?
Stop saying I set this up. I didn't do anything.
Then how did you know about A Manufacturing? How come our company's contract was terminated without notice? That's crazy, no matter how you look at it, right?
You want to know? I could tell you.
I knew it was you. What in the world are you going to do about it?
I didn't do anything. It was my father's decision.
Huh? Why is your father suddenly in the picture? How can a poor person have such outlandish fantasies? I'm surprised. I don't care about your father. Tell me the truth.
It's the truth. You said he was a big client, but you don't really know anything about my father.
What? How long are you going to keep up with this nonsense?
My father is the president of A Manufacturing. He's not a poor man.
Huh? Don't be silly. Your father was poor and wore tattered clothes. He's not the boss.
They weren't tattered. My parents are thrifty. They just don't waste money on themselves. They've always been frugal. I have a lot of respect for them.
That's because they're poor, right? You're not thrifty. You just can't spend money.
My father is a different person at work. He sprays his hair to keep it in place. He wears expensive brand suits with a fresh look. He's particular about his appearance, especially when he's meeting with clients.
Huh.
Well, he always styles his hair like Hugh Jackman. Of course, his face is different though.
What? Does he always wear suits from London?
Oh, they're my father's favorite. He wears them a lot. My father's not poor. He's just a man who separates work from life.
But how can a CEO live in such a shabby house? He can't even invite a single employee to stay in that shabby house.
I told you, that house was my grandparents' house. We're in the process of renovating the house. I say renovating, but it's actually just torn down and rebuilt. It's like a new house.
What? So you're saying there are two houses?
Well, my grandparents passed away, so that's what it is now. That land was given to my father. So I'm living in my grandparents' house until the house is rebuilt. When I get married, the land my grandparents lived on, he's going to give it to us when I get married.
That's a lie. So you told the boss to terminate the contract? Are you trying to get back at me? What a woman.
I would never do such a thing. But he's my father, so of course he knows about the broken engagement. How can a father who had his daughter dumped for some stupid reason have a good impression of the other guy?
Is that supposed to be me?
You said you were coming to say hello. I've been telling my parents what kind of man you are, so...
So they knew I was the next president of our company?
Of course. You're the son of the president of an old business partner. When I told him why I broke off the engagement, he was furious about it. He said, how can such a flimsy person be the president of a company?
You're lying. Why didn't you explain my story to him?
Huh? Because it's not true. A scumbag like you? There's nothing to explain. Besides, I told him that you were dating Sarah for insurance.
Why are you telling him such a thing? It's going to tarnish my image even more.
Of course I'd tell him. He's my father. Plus, he's actually worried about me, unlike someone else.
Oh no. How could you do this to me?
Then, my father's face turned red. I can't do any more business with a company that has a guy like that. He was yelling and yelling.
What the fuck?
The next day, he called them to terminate the contract. My father acts so fast, doesn't he? I'm always amazed at how fast he makes decisions.
Oh no. AIM Manufacturing accounts for most of our business. If they terminate the contract, our company will go bankrupt soon. I told you.
That's your problem, isn't it? And I have nothing to do with you anymore.
You're responsible too.
Huh? Stop joking around. You've done terrible things to us to begin with, haven't you? You made fun of my house and my parents a lot and treated me like a poor person. There's no way I would forgive you.
Don't say that.
I think you deserve to have your contract terminated.
This sucks.
Well, you're the one who got punished.
Erica, I'm sorry. This is enough of a punishment. So, will you ask your father to cancel the termination of our contract?
Why me? I told you I had nothing to do with this.
Don't say that. There are a lot of employees in my company. If we go bankrupt, what will happen to all of them?
I told you it's none of my business. I'm not the CEO. I'm not even an employee of the company.
But you're the boss's daughter, right? I'm asking you to do something about it. It's about the livelihood of everyone in our company. Please, you gotta help us.
So, you don't care that I or my parents got hurt?
Huh?
My parents regretted inviting you to my grandparents' house. Because they invited you to this house. They said you ruined my marriage. Do you know how they felt? Do you know how sad I was? Your selfish thoughts and behavior made our family feel like this.
I'm sorry.
I can't forgive you for making fun of my parents and hurting them. You're like a child.
Erica, I'm sorry.
No matter how sorry you are, I'm not going to forgive you. I hope you learn your lesson and think about what you've done.
Erica, please. You might not care about me. Tell your father and do whatever you want. But I just want you to save the future of the company, please.
I can't do that.
Why?
I told you, I have nothing to do with my father's company. And besides, he was so furious. I don't think he'd do you any favors. Isn't that what business is all about? It's very serious.
Don't say that. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. You can clean up your own mess. And don't get involved with us in any way from now on.
Erica, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please help me and the company.
You're persistent. I'm going to stop texting you now. See ya. My father's anger didn't stop after that. The deal with A Manufacturing was officially terminated. Sean's father, who didn't know anything about it, was astonished. Of course he would be. Sean's father, a man of common sense, came to my father's company again to apologize. But my father turned him away, saying, "You need to stop making fun of people." After that, it seems that they desperately tried to rebuild the company. But after only 2 months, it was driven into bankruptcy. After all this, Sean disappeared. What a scumbag he was. Now I am thankful that he broke off the engagement. We have finished rebuilding and I am living happily with my parents in our new house.
Hey, Lisa. When are you going to let me hold my grandchild? You and Bob have been married for 3 years already. Please don't make me miserable.
Well, Susan, you're asking for grandchildren this late at night. What's the matter? Did you have a bad day?
I've had a bad day. Because of you, I'm being ostracized by my neighbors.
Excluded?
Yes. My neighbors who are my age all have grandchildren. Every time I see them, they tell me how old they are or how they've started talking. They get together and brag about their grandchildren, even though I don't have any grandchildren. They must think I'm a lonely, pathetic old woman. Oh, that's so frustrating.
You're thinking too much. The neighbors just genuinely love their grandchildren. I don't think there's any malice in that.
No, they know I don't have any grandchildren, and they're bragging about it on purpose.
Huh.
Hey, Lisa, when are you going to have a baby? Do you think you can get pregnant next month? Or this month?
There's no way you can get pregnant just like you want. It's a gift, you know. As a mother who has given birth, you understand that you can't make a definite schedule, right?
But you've been married for 3 years. Maybe you're slacking off from trying to have a child. Are you getting along with Bob?
I'd like to have a child, and I don't think our marriage is in bad shape.
If that's the case, it's taking too long, don't you think? My neighbor's son and his wife have only been married for 2 years. She told me that her daughter-in-law is already pregnant with their second child. I'm so jealous.
Well, the pace of having children is different for everyone. I'm going to let nature take its course for both of us.
This is no time to be so carefree. Perhaps there's something wrong with your body.
I'm perfectly healthy.
That's not what I mean. I mean that maybe there's a reason why it's hard for you to get pregnant.
We won't know until we get us checked out at the hospital.
Then why don't you go to the hospital as soon as possible?
Then he has to go with me.
Huh?
Why does he have to go? Pregnancy is not something a woman can do alone, so I think we need to visit the doctor together. Well, are you trying to tear his pride to shreds? Huh? A man going in and out of the OBGYN clinic is just plain crazy. Isn't it? I don't think it's crazy at all. I mean, it seems like there are husbands who accompany their wives to their maternity checkups now. That's only after she's pregnant, right? There's no way you'd send him to an OBGYN when you're not even pregnant yet. I feel sorry for him. Huh? You can't have a baby after all, can you? So I can't say for sure until I get checked out. Then get it checked quickly. Depending on the case, you may have to consider fertility treatment. Well, if they find any abnormality, we'll have to consider treatment. I'll get it checked out with Bob next time. What? Why does Bob have to go? No, it won't mean anything unless we both get tested. If we don't know which one is the cause of the problem, I don't think there's any point in treating it. You want to insult your own husband that much? Why are you talking like that? Huh. Just not being able to have children is a big problem. You want to humiliate your own husband. This is something we need to discuss as a family once. I'm not part of your family, am I? Of course not. You're really brazen as a daughter-in-law. Please go ahead and say what you want. Lisa, I'll let you know the result of the family meeting. You get a divorce as soon as possible. What? It's decided. The whole family has decided. When you say the whole family, you mean just you and Bob, right? My husband is dead. We'll have to talk about it alone. Then, are you saying he wants to divorce me too? Yes, of course. He said, if that's what you want, I'll do it. He's a good boy who really loves his mother. Well, he's completely at your beck and call. I'm going to find a suitable wife for Bob. I'm going to choose a young and honest girl, not a bratty one like you. It will be easier to get pregnant if she's young. If you can't get pregnant, get out. Huh, I see. So, is Bob coming back here tonight? There's no way he's coming back. He's already decided to divorce you. Bob is staying at our house today. But the house is in his name. You'd better get out. If you don't leave, Bob won't be able to come home. I understand. Then I'll leave as you wish. But please don't come crying to me later. Huh? Then I'll move out by the end of this week. Oh, well, you're so understanding, aren't you? I knew this would happen when he attended the family meeting you mentioned. Oh, right. I'll see you in a week. Lisa, Bob is coming back here today. How are the preparations for the move going? He doesn't want to see you. He wants to go home to pick up some documents for work, but he can't. He's having a hard time. He can come over now. I just finished moving my stuff to my parents' house. Is that so? I mean, why doesn't he just tell me himself instead of having his mother call me? I'm sure he doesn't want to talk to you because it's awkward. You should understand how he feels. I see. Well, the divorce proceedings are over. We are now complete strangers. Well, I'm glad we're finally strangers. I'm so glad we were able to have such a smooth separation. Thank you for everything you've done for me over the past 3 years. I wish I could have my time back. I've been waiting 3 years without grandchildren. Well, now that Bob is single again, I'll have to find a new wife for him soon. This time, I'll do a thorough check and get a wife who can surely conceive. Lisa, I know you will be single for the rest of your life. You should hate yourself for not being able to have a baby.
Lisa, long time no see. It's been about 2 years since then. How are you doing? Who is it? I'm your mother-in-law. Huh? Oh my God. Have you forgotten about me already? Oh, could it be? I'm Bob's mother, Susan. I can't tell you how many times I've sent you text, but it never gets read. I got Bob to make me a new ID. I'm sure it won't be read. I've blocked you. Oh no. What a cold daughter-in-law you are, blocking your mother-in-law. No, we are not a daughter-in-law and mother-in-law anymore. By the way, what can I do for you? We are strangers now. If you don't need me, please don't contact me. You've been keeping secrets from me, haven't you? What? I've never been keeping secrets from you. Don't lie to me. I don't know what's going on here. I witnessed it with my own eyes, so you can't get away with it. How could you hide something so important? What are you talking about? Don't be so secretive. But if you don't tell me that, I won't be able to understand it all. You actually gave birth to my grandchild, didn't you? What? Grandchildren? That's right. You were having a child without telling us, weren't you? My grandchild, a child with Bob. Why did you hide it from us? And it was a boy. I didn't have a baby. There's no point in hiding it. Where did you see him? I was at the mall near your parents' house the other day. I saw you walking hand in hand with my grandson. So I told you I didn't have your grandchild. There's no point in lying to me now. We've tracked down your house. I'm on my way there now with Bob. Huh? How do you know where I live? I followed you and the kid home from the mall. I followed you from behind. You followed me? We'll be there in half an hour, so get ready. What? Prepare? You should get ready to go home. I'll welcome you as a daughter-in-law once again. No, I don't understand. I'm telling you to come back with my grandchild. Prepare as much luggage as you can carry for the time being. Got it? Hi, Lisa. I just arrived. Excuse me. I've been ringing your doorbell for a while now, but why don't you open the door? You can't just show up on the spur of the moment. What are you talking about? I told you in advance, didn't I? Even so, it was only 30 minutes ago. Just hurry up and open the door. Your husband and his mother are here. And I'm not his wife or your daughter-in-law anymore because we're divorced. Would you please stop rattling the door like that? It's very annoying. Well, you're still a cocky daughter-in-law. It's your fault for not answering the door. I told you to hurry up and come out. By the way, you have a nice house. A house with a garden where a mother and her child live together. What luxury. I'm sure you have plenty of room. Me and Bob will move in here and live with you. This is not my house. What? I can't let you come in without the house owner's permission. What? What kind of nonsense? There's a nameplate in front of the entrance, isn't there? A nameplate? What does it say? Well, it's a surname I don't recognize. And it's not your maiden name either, is it? So, this is someone else's house after all. You finally noticed. What do you mean? Why are you there if it's not your house? I think there is a family restaurant on the way here. Can I meet you there? I don't know what your situation is, but if it's someone else's house, I don't have a choice. Then I will wait for you at the family restaurant. And you must bring my grandchild too, understood? Lisa, that's not what we promised. You told me to meet up at the family restaurant. I can't believe you and your grandchild didn't show up at all.
I didn't go, but someone else did. Didn't they?
The man who was there on your behalf? What was that about? You are my daughter-in-law, but he talks to me as if you were his wife. It's beyond rude, even though there's a husband and mother-in-law right in front of him. Hey, you're not dating that guy, are you?
We're not dating. We're already married.
Married?
He's my husband, whom I remarried a year ago.
I beg your pardon? That means... You don't mean to tell me that that man adopted my grandson?
So he is not your grandson?
No. Judging from his age, I think you conceived around the time you and Bob divorced.
But he's not your grandchild.
Why? Oh, I see. You mean it's not my grandchild. Could it be that you were having an affair? You had a husband. You had a child with another man.
I never had a child.
Huh? What a lie. I saw you walking hand in hand with a child of about 2 years old. I saw it with my own eyes.
What you saw was my stepdaughter.
What? Stepdaughter?
I mean, I remarried a single father.
Huh? Then where's my grandchild?
I don't know.
Where's the child you gave birth to? Don't hide it. Bring it out.
There's nothing to hide. Like I said before, I've never had a child.
Hey, you come to the family restaurant. It's not fair that you made me and Bob come all the way here and never showed up.
I don't think it's fair that you came here on your own.
Just hurry up and come.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why not?
I'm pregnant with my husband's child.
Huh?
It's a very important time for me. I'm not even in the stable period yet. If I carelessly show up in front of you now, I honestly don't know what you will do to me.
No way. You can get pregnant?
I thought you came here because you thought I had given birth, even though you were mistaken.
That's true, but you said earlier that the child you were with was your stepdaughter of your second marriage. I thought if you hadn't had the baby after all, then you must be infertile.
Anyway, I'm going to ask you to leave. Now you know that I have started a life that has nothing to do with you.
No, I don't. Now I have found out that you can conceive, then you must come back to our home.
Why?
Because it means you can have Bob's child. Oh, I'm so happy. Finally, the day has come when I can hold my grandchild too. Lisa, hurry up and pack your bags and come over here. I'll have you remarry Bob right away.
I will not remarry your son.
What?
Why are you going ahead with this on your own?
Oh, don't be shy. I'll make you my daughter-in-law again. Take your time and make a baby with Bob.
Please don't say such a disgusting thing. I already have a husband.
You have no choice but to leave him. You're getting remarried to Bob.
That's why I told you before. I have no intention of remarrying Bob.
What's wrong with Bob?
He listens to everything you tell him. He divorced me as you told him, and he has no intention of doing so himself. 2 years have passed, and it seems that he hasn't changed. My husband just came home, so I asked him about it. I heard that while he was talking to you, he looked down and didn't say a single word.
What's wrong with the son listening to his mother?
Shall I say it clearly then?
What?
I have no intention of marrying a mommy's boy.
Huh? A mommy's boy?
I won't become a family again with a mommy's boy and a wife-snoring mother-in-law. That's not gonna happen.
What?
My husband has told me not to get worked up because it might harm my body.
Wait a minute! I need you to remarry Bob!
You're so persistent. Why are you so obsessed with me? I'm already married, so give it up. Oh, by the way, what happened to you finding a young daughter-in-law? If you have time to chase after your ex-daughter-in-law who divorced your son a long time ago, why don't you just go out and look for a new one? The person he's remarrying has to be you. Huh? I told our neighbors that I actually have a grandson and that you are getting remarried. What the heck? Because it can't be helped. The child who was with you looked just like my grandchild. It was just your misunderstanding. But if you don't come back, I'll be humiliated. That can't be helped, can it? You mistook my stepdaughter. It was just a misunderstanding. You want me to be the laughingstock of the neighborhood because of you? It's not my fault. It's none of my business what the neighbors think of you. Don't be so cold. If you remarry Bob, everything will be all right. I'm sorry. Talking to you is stressing me out, if you'll excuse me. Lisa, wait! After this, my ex-mother-in-law came to my house again with my ex-husband. And again, she persistently rang the intercom. She was crying and shouting, "I want to talk to Lisa." The moment my husband said he would call the police, the two of them ran away together. After that, there was no more pressure on me to remarry. According to rumors I heard from my ex-mother-in-law's neighbors, my ex-mother-in-law was so eager to have grandchildren that she forced her son to go on blind dates with her, ignoring his wishes. She also applied for a matchmaking parties without asking him. Even so, she could not find a marriage partner and she became very impatient. And my ex-husband finally snapped at my ex-mother-in-law for her over-interference. He exclaimed, "I'm not a mommy's boy," and ran out of the house. Now she is now living alone in the house crying. I, on the other hand, gave birth to a baby the other day. I am now living with my second husband and our family of 4 is getting along well. Julia, I heard you and Mark are divorced. Oh, you poor thing. I knew your marriage wouldn't last long. Linda, how did you know I got divorced? We finished the formalities just yesterday. I haven't even told Mom and Dad yet. How do you think I knew? Huh? Mark told me. Mark told you? Yeah. Wait, didn't you? Oh, did you sense it? I've decided to marry Mark. I knew it. Oh, you knew we were dating? I thought it was suspicious. You did? Thought I could keep it from you. But now, we can be together with no worries. We got the marriage certificate right after you and Mark got divorced. Huh? So he married right away? I'm sorry. I'm on cloud 9. While you're divorced and in the depths of unhappiness. Well, not really. Huh? I've been thinking of divorce for a while. Oh, really? Besides, you two fooling around, divorce is on my mind anyway. I mean, are you sure you're okay with Mark? Ha ha! Your tone says it all. Frustrated much? Naturally. Lost your man to your sis. Well, it is what it is. Mark's loaded, and you didn't deserve him. Mark's loaded? Yup. Ivy League grad, works for a big shot company. Well, yes, but... A plain, ugly woman like you doesn't suit an elite man like Mark as a wife. Wow. On the other hand, I'm beautiful, unlike you. Mark said he couldn't believe we were sisters because we were so different. No wonder he dumped you. You can't beat me. Well, are you done? I'm sorry to be so nitpicky, but can I correct one thing? Huh? I got fed up with him and asked for a divorce. What? If you want to know why, I will tell you. Just remember, I didn't get dumped. Oh, really? Don't care about the reason. Probably something silly, like he ignored you or whatever. I'm telling you, he got tired of you because you're not attractive at all. If you didn't want a divorce, you should have worked harder to be pretty. You're just too lazy. I'm telling you, I didn't get divorced. Okay. You're a sore loser, aren't you? Then no need to explain to you? I'll ask Mark if I want to know. By the way, Julia, can you hurry up and get out of that house? What? Why? You're divorced, so it's natural for you to leave. But this house is mine. What are you talking about? From today, I'm going to be his wife, okay? I'm going to live in that house. You have to get the hell out. No way. It's Mark who's leaving, right? Like I said before, it's mine. You stubborn girl? Mark left you. It's normal for you to leave. I don't think it's normal to marry your sister's ex-husband. Shut up! The trashy woman Mark dumped should leave immediately. If you insist on staying with your stubbornness, I'll throw you out of the house along with the trash. Okay. Well, I don't have any feelings about the house I'm living in. I'll move out by the end of this month. What? By the end of this month? Too late. You should leave sooner. I want to live in that house right now. You can't push me like that. First, I have to find a new place to live. I'll have to make arrangements to move our stuff out. Or are you going to help me pack? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Then wait until the end of the month. Well, okay, as long as you leave. Just to clarify, are you sure you're okay with me moving out? Huh? Yeah, of course. Actually, I've always wanted to live there. It's great to have a rich husband and a house at the same time. I'm going to change the interior to my liking as soon as I move there. There's plenty of room. Maybe I'll even make my own dressing room. Well, do as you please. Julia, I see you've already packed up and moved out. I'm glad you are ahead of schedule. You may not score high on looks, but you're certainly quick with your work. Yeah, I guess. I found a new place sooner than I expected. A new place? Maybe a shabby, cheap apartment, right? I feel sorry for you, but it goes as it goes. You lost your rich husband. Not really. It's convenient for transportation and the rooms are spacious and quite comfortable. Oh, I won't let you know where I'm living now. Don't worry. I'm not interested in where you are. You're acting like you don't care about your situation, but you actually miss your previous house. Getting kicked out of it must be so miserable. Well, you're gonna feel it by yourself too. Huh? You should find your new place soon. What? Why? Because that house will be put on the market soon. Huh? Well, you need to pack up and leave by the end of next month. At the beginning of the month after next, I'm going to vacate the house to a real estate agent who will buy it from me. I'll see you then. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense. What do you mean you're selling the house? Isn't it obvious? I don't live there anymore, so I want to sell it. What? You said you were going to buy a new interior, but don't waste your money. You've only got a month to prepare, so you better hurry up. Don't be ridiculous. Mark bought this house, so you have no right to sell it. I see. You must have lost your mind from the shock of the divorce. Poor you. Maybe you should go to the hospital soon. Julia! Why are you ignoring it? So it was you who kept ringing earlier. Why didn't you answer your phone? I'm at work at this time. And like you, I'm busy. Shut up! I have a rich husband, so I don't have to work. So, what can I do for you? Someone claiming to be a real estate agent came to see me. He told me to move out as soon as possible. Why should I move out when I just moved in? Linda? Didn't I tell you that? Don't tell me you're still living there. Then you really sold the house? I did. I can't believe it. Why would you do such a selfish thing? This house belongs to Mark, right? You're jealous and did it as revenge for me having taken your husband. But selling the house is going too far. Isn't this a crime? It can't be a crime. I told you before, that house is mine. Whether I sell it or not is up to me. Huh? But Mark bought this house, didn't he? No, he didn't. I did. Of course, the title is in my name too. No way! I don't get it. Well, to be honest, I was making more money than him. It's impossible. Mark works for a big company, right? You work for a small local company. There's no way you make more money than him. Oh, didn't I tell you? I changed jobs a long time ago. Changed jobs? One of my seniors in college started his own business, and he asked me to help him out. I'm the vice president now. No way! You're the vice president? Well, it's just a title. I actually work with the other employees on the same floor. It was tough until we got on track, but thanks to the hard work of all the employees and the president, we've been getting more and more clients. Recently, our business has been on a steady rise. Whoa! By the way, Mark isn't working for a big company anymore. Huh? Mark caused a terrible issue at work a few years ago and got fired. Now he works part-time at a convenience store. Huh? You don't know anything? He never told me anything like that. Wait, you said Mark is working part-time? Yep. Well, maybe he wanted to hold on to his precious memories of being an elite. I guess that's why he hid the truth from you. Oh no, I've been deceived. I'm not sure about that. Did you have no chance to ask him about his job? Well, I didn't ask him at all. Then I guess you can't blame him. He always wore a brand name watch and high-quality shoes at our dates. I could never have imagined that he was working part-time. He is so vain. So Mark isn't rich then? That's right. I guess he used all his savings from his previous job, and he only works 2 or 3 days a week. It's impossible for a couple to live on his salary alone. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be that the reason why you and Mark got divorced? Because Mark wasn't working properly? Exactly. When he had just quit his job, I didn't mind if he didn't work for a while. It's natural to be shocked at being fired, that you don't feel like working. I had a good job and could afford the finances, and thought I could support him. But Mark got a taste of my support. He didn't seriously try to find a new job. I wanted to save some money in case we have children in the future. I didn't want my husband to be unemployed forever, so I told him to get a job, even a part-time one. Then he reluctantly started working at a convenience store. But he'd use all his wages and wouldn't spend a penny of it for the living expenses. He did nothing but play computer games at home while he forced all the housework on me. I decided that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with him, so we ended up divorcing. I didn't know that. I thought Mark had a higher income than you. But that's fine. It's common for people to work together nowadays. You can just work to make up for his lower income, right? Huh? You mean I should work? Of course. Do you think you can live on his part-time job? That's impossible, but I was going to be a housewife when I married him. I guess you'd better give up being a housewife. I mean, maybe you should take this opportunity to start working, Linda. You're over 30 and still have no work experience. It's outrageous. You're kidding! I'd rather divorce Mark right now than work. What? Divorce already? You just got married the other day. Because I thought Mark was rich. If I'd known he was a poor freelancer who only worked 2 days a week, I never would have married him in the first place. I'm so stunned. You're after his money. I've always dreamed of marrying into a rich family. I have to hurry up and find a rich man for marriage. I don't think the world is that easy. Ha! Unlike you, I'm beautiful. I always get any guys I aim for. You'll see. I'm going to remarry a man many times better than Mark. You have a lot of confidence. Fine then. You'd better get out of the house as soon as possible. What? The real estate agent has told you repeatedly, if you stay there, you'll cause many troubles for other people. What? We're sisters. Don't you think you should be nice to me? Even though we're family, if it is done through a real estate agent, it should be done strictly. Okay. I'll find a new husband as soon as possible, and I'll live in a better house. Julia, help! Linda? You haven't texted me for a while. What's up all of a sudden? Hey, can you lend me some money? What? Well, I'll rephrase. Give me some money. I don't think I can pay you back. Wait. I need $50,000. You can afford that, right? You're rich enough to buy a house by yourself. Why are you suddenly... I need the money right now. As much as $50,000? Yes. What are you going to spend it on? I've been charged alimony. Huh? Alimony? Did you do something bad? I didn't do anything bad. It's just, my boyfriend had a wife. Your boyfriend? You and Mark are divorced then. No, we aren't. What? I just wanted to get a rich man. However, I wanted to keep Mark until I was sure I had the right guy. What the? Because if I failed at marriage, I'd be single again, wouldn't I? I'm not young, and I didn't want to make the same mistakes. That's very selfish of you. So I pretended to be single and went to a lot of singles parties. Then, I met a guy who makes $200,000 a year and we started dating. But the other day, he told me he was actually married. Wow. Do you think that's terrible? He was lying to me. You were lying to him too, right? And after that, he confessed to his wife that he was cheating on her. His wife demanded alimony. It's not right for a married man to go to a singles party. I wonder why he spilt beans to his wife. The $200,000 annual salary was actually his wife's. He wanted to have casual affairs with a woman other than his wife, so he joined a singles event. But he was afraid of leaving his wife. His wife runs a company. What does he do? He was just working part-time. Then he's just like Mark. He wore expensive clothes and looked rich, so I was fooled. I bet his wife bought them for him. You never learned, did you? Shut up! Oh, bummer. My plan has failed again. Anyway, you'll have to pay alimony to his wife. But $50,000 is absolutely impossible. Julia, please pay it for me. No way. Why not? You don't get it? Don't you realize how crazy you sound? Making your sister clean up your mess. You are the only one I can rely on. Mom and Dad told me to take care of it myself. They said They don't have money. Not surprising. And they even said they would cut ties off with me. What in the world did I do? I was just trying to marry a rich man. Well, you remember? When you married my ex-husband, Mom and Dad were angry with you. Going after others' husbands is out of the question. It's not my fault. The person I fell in love with just happened to be married. Well then, Julia, I'll give you my bank account. Transfer $50,000 in one lump sum. I said, no way. All right, maybe asking for money was a bit brazen. Just lend me $50,000. I'll pay you back in installments later. I don't want to lend you money either. I promise I'll pay you back. I don't trust you. You don't trust your family? I'm sorry, but I don't consider you family. Oh no! Then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I guess you'll just have to work and pay your alimony. I'll work hard, but I can't pay $50,000 right away. Then why don't you borrow money? That is, if you can find a place that'll lend you the money. Julia, you're abandoning your sister? I don't need you in my life, right? By the way, you called me a trashy girl. I wonder which one of us is trash. That's terrible. I have to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm going to bed now. I'll also block you so you don't disturb my sleep. Okay, bye. Good night. Wait, Julia! Why won't you help me? After that, Mark found out Linda was cheating on him, and he asked for alimony from her as well. Linda was unemployed and had no savings, so she ended up borrowing money from various consumer loans. She is now working day and night to earn money to pay off her debts. I wonder how many decades it will be before she pays it off. As for myself, I moved into an apartment after my divorce and am enjoying my single life. My job is going well, so I'm planning to go on an overseas trip with a friend for the next vacation.
Katrina, is this a good time?
Hey, big brother. It's okay. I just got home from work.
You're busy as ever.
Well, yeah, but I like my job. I never get tired of working.
I see. I wanted to confirm something about my wedding. You will attend as planned, right?
Of course.
Will you be able to work around it?
I'll be fine. It's my brother's big day. I'd be there no matter what.
Great! I'll send you a plane ticket to Hawaii.
You'll send me a plane ticket to Hawaii?
Yeah. Sabrina and I decided that we'll arrange the tickets for our families. We talked it over and that's what we decided to do.
I see. That's great.
Well, I've always traveled by car. I don't know much about airplanes. I leave it all to her.
You've never been out of the state, have you?
That's right. This trip to Hawaii will be my first outside of Oregon trip.
Oh, that's right. I'm sure you'll like Hawaii.
You love Hawaii, right? I'm looking forward to it too. I'll be in touch then.
Okay. Good evening, Katrina. We've never texted before, have we? Is this a good time? Good evening, Sabrina. What's up? There's something I didn't get a chance to ask you about when we met the other day. I thought I'd check with you directly.
What? What is it?
I heard from Harry. He said you only graduated from high school.
Yes, that's right. I did.
I thought he was joking, but it turns out to be true.
Is there a problem?
I'll make it clear before Harry and I get married. Everyone in my family is highly educated.
Okay, so I went to a well-known private university. My parents and grandparents all graduated from top universities, and they all work for big companies. I see. Oh, you're not responding very well. Why don't you react more honestly? Like, that's great, or I'm jealous. Oh, yes, that's great. Oh, this sucks. That's why you undereducated people. Huh? Well, okay. Your brother Harry also graduated from a prestigious national university. Yes, he did. Katrina, do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I guess people with low academic backgrounds aren't good at reading between the lines. Is there a problem? Harry often praises you as an excellent sister. I have no idea what's so excellent about you. You're only high school graduate and on the losing side of life. I don't consider myself a loser. Okay. Maybe it's because you live in a small world. You don't even know you're low class. What the? Well, that's enough for today. See you later. Katrina, I heard from Dad. He said you didn't get a ticket to Hawaii, so you had to get them yourself. Oh, Harry. He said you booked the hotel by yourself too. Actually, that's what happened. Sorry. When I checked with Sabrina, she said she thought you weren't gonna come. She said she didn't book the flight and the hotel for you, so I was surprised. I thought I told Sabrina that you were gonna attend the wedding. It was my fault for leaving everything up to her. I'm really sorry. Don't worry. I got the hotel and the plane without a problem. I'm glad you made it in time. I really can't believe this. I don't know what I would do if you weren't there. I don't know what Sabrina misunderstood. I'm sure she was busy preparing for the wedding. I wish I'd known sooner, but I've been so busy with work that I forgot all about it. You're gonna be on a different plane from Mom and Dad, right? Yes, I'll take a later flight. Will you be able to make it in time for the wedding? Well, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a little tough, but I'm used to getting around town, so I'll be fine. I see. You've been to Hawaii a lot for work. But I'll pay for all the expenses, so make sure to tell me exactly how much it cost. No. I can pay for it myself. That's not gonna happen. I'm supposed to make arrangement for my family. Then I guess I'll take you up on that. I'll bill you later. I'm really sorry. I invited you and now you have to deal with this. It's okay. It happens. It's just... I'm a little worried about something. What's wrong? Is it really okay if I go to the wedding? Huh? Why? It's probably just a coincidence that she forgot to arrange flights and hotels. She doesn't seem to think very highly of me. That's not true. Sabrina was happy to have a pretty little sister, you know. I'm sure she's looking forward to seeing you at the wedding this time, too. I hope so. Did Sabrina say something to you by any chance? Sort of. She seems to be stuck on the fact that I only graduated from high school. Just because you only graduated from high school doesn't mean it's a problem. Perhaps you care too much about it. Sabrina never talked about your educational background. Oh, really? Then I won't worry too much about it. Good. Well then, I'll see you on the wedding day. I'll see you there. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Katrina! I just glanced at the reception desk and saw you there.
Sabrina, I'm so glad I made it in time for the ceremony. I flew separately from my parents. It looks like I got here before them.
Why are you coming to our wedding, Katrina?
Excuse me? I don't know how to reply to that. I came because my brother invited me.
I'm telling you, there's no seat for you, okay?
Huh? What do you mean? As a family, I'm supposed to be at my brother's wedding.
You know what? Why are you trying to be my family? I didn't invite you because I don't like you.
Say what? Then perhaps the reason my plane ticket and hotel weren't prepared is because
I just wasn't planning to do it from the start, you know? And yet, you just went ahead and made an arrangement yourself. I was so surprised at how out of line you are. But, well, it can't be helped. You only graduated from high school and didn't have a proper education. I guess you don't know what common sense is. Harry seems to want to cut you off from the family. I understand exactly how he feels.
Huh? My brother wants to cut me off?
Yes.
Did he really say that?
He didn't actually say it in those words. When he proposed to me, he said, "Please be my family." That means that he and you won't be family anymore, right?
Huh? What part of that statement leads to you cutting ties with me? Just because my brother is going to become family with you, there's no need to cut off ties with me, right?
This is why I have trouble with poorly educated people with low comprehension.
Huh?
Harry's being kind, so he just didn't say it out loud. In his heart, he wants to get rid of you.
I think that's a pretty bold assumption.
What's so bold about it? Unlike you, I'm smart enough to know what Harry is thinking.
I understand very well that you don't like me. There's no way my brother would cut off ties with me. He's not gonna turn me away after I came all the way to Hawaii.
I can understand why you would long to come to Hawaii. It's your first time traveling outside your own city, right? But, like I said before, we are an educated family. If someone from the bottom of the barrel like you were at our wedding, you'd look out of place.
Oh, I'm bottom of the barrel, huh?
I beg you, get the hell out of the wedding hall. If you still want to stay in Hawaii, go sightseeing by yourself.
I see. I understand.
I see you finally understand your position. You're not family to us. You're a stranger. Frankly, I don't even want to look at you. Please don't ever show your face in front of us again.
I think you're gonna regret this.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Well, I'm just going wander around town and then I'll be on my way.
Yes, please do that.
Katrina, I got a call at the airport telling me you've arrived and you're already at the wedding venue, right? I can't find you anywhere. Where the hell are you?
Harry, I went to the reception earlier, but it doesn't look like there's a seat for me, so I'm going home.
What? Why isn't there a seat for you?
Because I'm not family, apparently.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're my precious little sister. The ceremony is starting soon. Hurry up and come back. Have you heard anything from Sabrina yet? Huh? Sabrina? I think Sabrina is just changing into her wedding dress. Well, first ask Sabrina what's going on. After that, you can decide what you want to do. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I guess I should just ask Sabrina. I'll get right back to you, so just wait a second. Sabrina? I thought you were probably getting dressed, so I texted you.
Yes, what is it?
I just got a text from Katrina. She came, but there was no seat for her. I asked her why, and she said, because we are not family. Sabrina, do you know anything about this? Please tell me that you didn't make her leave.
Oh, that! Some nerve, right?
Huh?
Katrina was gonna attend the ceremony even though I didn't invite her. And she went to the trouble of arranging her own flight and hotel. That's a serious lack of common sense.
Wait a minute. Sabrina, you didn't arrange Katrina's flight and hotel because you didn't want her to come in the first place?
That's right. Because she isn't family.
What the hell is that? Katrina is my sister, right? I thought you were looking forward to her being your sister after we got married.
Of course, that wasn't true.
What did you say?
You're praising her so much. I was just going along with you. But deep down, you really dislike her, don't you?
What?
Since you're marrying me, why don't you take this opportunity to break off the family ties?
Oh, come on! What the hell are you talking about?
Well, now that we've successfully gotten Katrina out of the way, let's really enjoy the wedding, shall we?
Seriously? So it was you after all?
Huh? What's wrong, Harry?
I'll text you later.
Harry? Hey, Harry! What's going on? We are about to start. I don't see anyone at the ceremony.
Sabrina, the wedding is cancelled.
What?
I'm breaking off the engagement.
Huh? What's wrong all of a sudden? I mean, where are you, Harry?
I'm in the family waiting room. We are having a discussion with both families.
Discussion?
Yeah. As a result of the discussion, the engagement was called off. We've also decided to cancel the wedding at short notice. Of course, your parents agreed to this decision. I've had them look at the messages between you and Katrina.
Why? I won't be satisfied without knowing why.
Because you tried to exclude one of my family members from the wedding.
Huh? My family? Do you mean Katrina?
That's right.
What are you talking about? Katrina is an outsider, right? You've already cut off your family.
I never said anything about cutting off ties with Katrina.
Harry, I haven't forgotten what you said when you proposed to me. You said, "Will you be my family?" That means you cut off Katrina and chose me, right?
Huh? I don't think there's the slightest element of cutting off Katrina in those words.
Huh? You're wrong.
Could it be that you don't understand English? I'm sure you've had compulsory education at least, right?
That's rude. I graduated from a prestigious university, you know. I'm not on the same level as Katrina, who only graduated from high school in this day and age.
I see. So, you're looking down on her because she only graduated from high school.
Yes, that's it. I
I can't stand the thought of having such an uneducated woman as a relative. She probably doesn't even have a good job if she only graduated from high school. It's out of the question for her to attend a wedding where the elites are gathered. Sabrina, I told you this before. The reason we are able to rent this wedding hall for less than usual is thanks to Katrina. Huh? What's that? So I guess you weren't listening to me after all. Wait a minute. What do you mean, thanks to Katrina? Okay, let me explain one more time. Katrina is the president of a company that imports and sells Hawaiian goods. President? That's right. Even though she only graduated from high school? You know, there are plenty of people in the world who only graduate from high school and now president of companies. So you weren't lying when you said Katrina was brilliant? Katrina was a better student than me. Her love for Hawaii got the better of her. She really wanted to open her own Hawaiian goods store, so she started her own business right after graduating from high school. So, Katrina comes to Hawaii often to buy products. She naturally made connections here, and one of them let us use their family's wedding venue at a reasonable price. But you kicked Katrina out of the wedding venue. There's no way we can have a wedding like this. Harry? Let's wait till you get back home to discuss this. I'm sorry, but until I get back, I'll arrange another place to stay. No, wait! I won't wait. Goodbye. We'll just have Katrina come back, right? As long as Katrina is here, we can have the ceremony as planned, right? Hey, Harry! Please answer me! I definitely don't want to break off the engagement! Katrina! Come back to the ceremony right now! I'll let you attend the wedding! If you don't, they're gonna break off the engagement! Hey, Katrina! Don't ignore me! I'll treat you as one of my family members! If you come back, everything will be alright! Today's wedding shouldn't have to be cancelled either! Katrina! Katrina, we've decided to cancel the wedding. Have you been able to talk to her? She didn't seem to understand the cause yet. She seemed unhappy about it, but I got both sides of parents to agree to call off the engagement. I see. Even just now, she sent me all sort of texts trying to keep from having the engagement called off. Sorry, you can block her now. The official end of the engagement will come after we go back home, but you don't need to be involved with Sabrina anymore. Okay, I'll do that. Katrina, I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. It was stupid of me not to see through Sabrina's true nature. You came all the way to Hawaii for me, and this is the thanks you get. It's okay. Now I have an excuse to come to Hawaii outside of work. I'm going to relax and have fun, and then I'm going home. Yeah, okay. I'm glad you found out about her true character before the wedding. Yeah, me too. I feel sorry for the guests who came. It's a blessing that we invited almost only our relatives this time. By the way, have you already eaten dinner? If you want, why don't we go out with Father and the others to eat somewhere? I haven't had dinner yet. I'm starving. It's my treat. So, do you know any good places? Okay, but what about Sabrina? Aren't you staying at the same hotel? It's okay. We decided to stay at different hotels. I see. Then I'll look for a restaurant and call you again. Oh, I'm relying on you again, aren't I? It's okay. If it's about Hawaii, you can leave it to me. I got it. Okay, see you later. According to my brother, Sabrina couldn't give up on marrying him. She kept persistently texting him while they were in Hawaii. My brother ignored them and returned home alone. He then got a lawyer and successfully broke off the engagement. At that time, there seemed to be some discussion about compensation, etc. In the end, they settled on Sabrina paying all the expenses for the wedding. However, Sabrina was still not satisfied. She finally stormed into my brother's workplace and went on a rampage, shouting that she wanted to get back together with him. Of course, the police were called immediately and Sabrina was taken away. Since she was no longer in any condition to continue working, she voluntarily resigned from her job. She is now working at a factory owned by an acquaintance of her parents. She works her ass off every day and has some debt that she neglected deducted from her paycheck. I, on the other hand, am doing well with my company. I spend my time commuting back and forth to Hawaii, which I love. My parents think it's time for me to think about getting married, but I have seen my brother go through a difficult time with his marriage. I'm going to live with work as my sole focus for a while.
Hey, Michelle. What's up with Julian's shirts and golf wear hanging in the room? Ellen? Seriously? Are you sneaking into our place again without asking us? Don't say sneaking in like I'm some kind of thief. I have a spare key, so it's totally legit. Anyway, explain this. Why aren't you sending Julian's clothes to the dry cleaner? It's unthinkable to have them hanging around the house like this. They're going to get weird wrinkles. I was planning to send them to the cleaner at first, but he said it was fine to wash them at home. I just did what he told me to do. Didn't you hear it from him too? Oh my goodness. Blaming your own laziness on him is despicable. You can't even do housework well, but you're quick to point a finger at your husband. I'm not pointing a finger at anyone. You really didn't hear it from him, huh? I also asked him to take back the spare key from you. What are you mumbling about? He's an elite working for a good company. And yet, you make him wear those cheap shirts you ironed? Don't you feel sorry for him? I'm telling you, he said, enough with the excuses. Just come back and send them to the cleaner right away. I'm sorry. I can't leave until the end of my shift. My lunch break is almost over, so I have to go now. Don't you dare. Wait. Hey, honey. Remember I asked you to tell your mom about the dry cleaning stuff? Did you forget again? Dry cleaning? I mean, the work shirts and golf wear. I said I'd take them to the cleaner, but you wanted to save money, so you asked me to wash them at home, remember? Did I? Yes, and I specifically asked you to explain it to her, because she'll definitely complain if she finds out about it, right? I got a message from her at lunch today. She sneaked into the house and saw the clothes hanging around. She scolded me for not sending them to the cleaner. Oh, man. Is that it? How come you didn't explain it to her? And I told you to take back the spare key, didn't I? Did you? Yes. Sorry, I forgot.
How can you forget what you said? I got an earful from her.
What did she say?
She said you were an elite working at a company, so she couldn't let you wear cheap shirts I ironed. She felt sorry for you.
You know, she's not wrong.
Hold on. I just did what you told me to do. Why am I the one getting lectured by her? I mean, she's unreasonable too. She doesn't believe me.
Darn you. Don't talk bad about her.
I'm not, but the fact is, I'm the one dealing with her misunderstandings and nagging.
Isn't that talking bad?
I'm stating facts. If I messed up, I'd understand getting scolded, but I just followed your instructions. And the way she talks to me feels like she's deliberately attacking me. If you're more reliable, I won't have to deal with this.
Deal with what? She's just concerned about me, and all you can think about is how she's hassling you. Why do you always see things like that?
Because of you, right? You forgot what you said. That's why this happened. I bet you just went along with her to look good.
Don't blame me. Why are you so mad about being told to send shirts to the cleaner? It's because you don't care about me.
No, that's not the issue. Anyway, just make sure to tell her about the dry cleaning stuff. And please take back the spare key and tell her not to sneak in again.
Fine, I got it. But what she said about me wasn't wrong, you know?
Yeah, whatever.
You're seriously unbelievable, Michelle.
What complaints do you have today, Ellen? I only have a bit of time left on my lunch break.
Geez, you're working again? This is why you can't take care of Julian well.
Sigh.
I heard you complained to him the other day. You threatened him and had him take the spare key from me. What a wicked woman you are.
I didn't complain or threaten anyone.
Yeah, right. You're too focused on work instead of taking care of your husband in the first place.
I don't recall ever neglecting him at all. I wake up early every day, pack his lunch, finish all the chores, then head to work. And when I'm back, I take care of the rest.
Geez, you're all talk.
Well, you know what?
He complains about your cooking. He suddenly showed up last night saying he wanted to eat my food. I fed him well, so he was happy, you know.
Good for him. So that's why he didn't come home last night?
What's with that reaction? Don't you have any positive things to say? Like, you'll improve your cooking for him, or ask me for my secret recipes and teach you how to cook?
I actually did attend cooking classes for him. The recipes were either from former top chefs or their adaptations. So if he says they're not good...
Former top chefs? When did you attend cooking classes?
Right after we got married. I'm sure I mentioned it to you. You didn't know?
And yet he says it's bad? How bad are you at cooking?
Excuse me? As far as I've tasted it, it's not bad at all. Even in the cooking class, I got praised a lot, you know. My teacher was a former top chef, so he was quite strict and didn't give compliments lightly. So I was pretty confident.
Maybe he was a self-proclaimed top chef?
Huh?
A real top chef praising your cooking makes no sense. His taste buds must be off. You were probably fooled. Spending money on a scam cooking class is such a waste. I can't believe you wasted Julian's hard-earned money on that.
He was an accomplished chef, and it wasn't a scam. And I paid for it with my own earnings.
Ugh. You always talk back. Fine. I'll make sure you learn properly this time when it comes to cooking.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. Since Julian complained, you're going to learn my flavoring technique. He said he wanted to eat my food, you know. He didn't say he wanted the cooking of a top chef. You can't achieve that no matter how often you go to cooking classes.
I guess not, but I have a job, so it's physically impossible. I haven't been able to go to classes ever since my work got busier.
Don't use work as an excuse again. As long as he's not satisfied, I can't just leave things as they are.
Sigh. Hey, what's your problem with me? Why can't you just be straight with me instead of being two-faced all the time?
Huh? What's up with you all of a sudden?
You complained about me to your mom again, didn't you? You told me you were staying late at work last night. Turns out you were actually at her place. You were there crying to her, right? Every time you do that, I end up getting an earful from her. If you have a problem, why don't you talk to me about it?
It's not like I have a problem, but...
But what?
Mom's just better at a lot of things.
Excuse me?
She raised me, you know. I guess her way kinda stuck with me. And I find comfort in it because her care was always nice. I guess I just expect the same from you.
You know, you sound really creepy right now.
What do you mean creepy? Don't be rude.
You're a mama's boy. What's with the constant mentioning of mom from a grown man? And lying about working late just to cry to her? Makes me question the kind of upbringing you had.
What did you say?
It's her fault for turning you into a helpless mama's boy.
What the heck? Stop talking bad about her.
So it's my fault then?
Yeah, your fault for not listening to her advice. And guess what? She ratted you out earlier. She said you were using my hard-earned money to attend some shady seminar. What do you think you're doing with the money I sweat and toil for?
So that's how it comes across. Do you not find it strange or suspicious at all? Don't you think your beloved mom might be twisting the truth a bit? Don't you think she's doing the same thing as you? Being two-faced, but with me?
She wouldn't lie like that. She's not like you, malicious.
Think about it for a moment. I work too, and I'm busier than you. Yet you think I have time to fall for some shady seminar?
Busier than me? You?
Yeah, me. Despite my busy job, I still take care of you more than you realize. You don't do anything for yourself or the house. You're always hanging around your mom's place and bad-mouthing me to her. When you come home, all you do is lounge around.
What did you say? You're being rude again. I'm exhausted from work, all right? I work my butt off every day for us. Isn't that enough? If you're so unsatisfied, why don't you quit your job and devote yourself to me?
If we could live off just your income, that would be okay. But since we can't, I have to work too, right?
Who do you think you are, talking down to me like that?
Anyway, stop whining to your mom about me. And stop blindly believing everything she says.
Why should I?
Because I'm the one who ends up getting blamed for it all. I'm already busy enough, so stop giving me headaches. What the heck are you trying to do? I just got home and guess who's here? Your mom. What happened to taking back the spare key?
Oh, you made it home safely, huh?
Safely? What's that supposed to mean?
So, starting today, she's gonna live with us.
Are you kidding me?
Because you're always working, never taking care of things at home, so she's gonna help out. You made me take back the key, so I had to make another one. Such a hassle, you know.
I don't get it. Why are you making such big decisions without talking to me first? This is our home, isn't it? I didn't want her just waltzing in with her spare key. And now, suddenly, she's moving in? It doesn't make sense at all.
You promised her you'd learn to cook from her, right? If she's there, you can learn anytime.
We didn't promise anything. It was just her talking about it.
No, I want that too.
What?
Imagine being stuck eating your terrible cooking. It's unbearable.
Terrible cooking? I went to cooking classes. I don't deserve to be told that much.
What's wrong with calling bad food bad? Your cooking sucks, so obviously it makes me want to have her food. Then why don't you learn from her? That would solve everything, right? It's just logical.
Making it sound reasonable to suit yourself. Anyway, this is our house, so tell her to go back. It must come from you.
Why? Finally getting to live with her. Isn't it great? You should be happier since you'll have less housework to do. I wish you follow her footsteps.
What footsteps? You guys planned this when you went to her place last time, didn't you? Scheming behind my back. Hopeless mama's boy.
What did you call me? I'm gonna tell her everything you said. You can face her wrath directly. She's terrifying when she's angry, you know?
I'm done. You're just as bad as your mom, honestly. I wonder what she's going to do, raising such a mama's boy. Relying on her at your age? Where's your independence? You have no future.
How dare you? Don't try to make a villain out of her. If you keep bad-mouthing her, I'll divorce you.
Maybe that's for the best.
Huh? You're so darn arrogant. Prepare to be disciplined by her from now on. Get ready for instant divorce if you cause any trouble. Anyway, just get trained by her immediately.
So that's your plan. Got it.
When are you coming back? What are you doing, staying out this late without preparing dinner? Mom's starving and about to pass out, you know. Ignoring me, huh? You got some nerve.
What's up?
What do you mean, what's up? What time do you think it is? What about dinner tonight?
Dinner? Your mom's there, right? She can cook something tasty for you.
She says you're supposed to cook today.
Today? But I've been cooking dinner every day.
Really? Anyway, just hurry up and come home to make dinner. Your hard-working husband and the esteemed mom are waiting on empty stomachs.
I'm working too, you know. I'm doing overtime right now. And even if I come home early to cook dinner, she'll just get in the way, right?
What do you mean?
Hiding knives, hiding pans, scattering spices around the kitchen.
What are you talking about? She wouldn't do something like that. Wow, how can you come up with such childish excuses?
Seriously? So childish. She acts like a kid. It takes me twice as long to cook. And also...
What?
Wasn't she supposed to teach me cooking when she moved into our place?
Well, not just cooking, all household chores.
She hasn't cooked anything since she's been with us, you know?
That can't be.
Not just cooking. She hasn't done any housework at all.
Yeah, right.
All those dishes you loved and praised as mom's flavor, I made them all.
You cooked under her guidance, right? She said she'd drill you into being a proper wife. No wonder I thought they were her food then.
Under her guidance. She just hangs around all day.
That can't be. I get messages every day about what she's taught you.
That's just her one-sided story, right? She hasn't done a single chore, let alone teaching me how to cook. In fact, she's always just getting in the way.
Liar. Why do you talk so badly about her? She's trying her best to make you a good wife. Don't badmouth her. If you keep disrespecting her, we're getting a divorce.
Then let's do it.
What? Are you finally losing it? You think you can survive on your own after divorcing me? Ha 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 ha. Stop saying stupid things. Ha 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 ha.
That's my line, you know. Will you be okay after we separate? Can you handle living alone with the baggage of a mom?
What the heck? I told you to stop bad-mouthing her. Stop blaming her without any proof.
Not only did she force herself to live with us and just mess around, but she's also drained our savings.
Oh, come on.
You gave her access to our joint savings card, didn't you? Oh, I asked her to deposit some money. What deposit? You know what I'm talking about. Not only did she not deposit, but she's practically wiped out all the money. That can't be right. Then ask her about it. I was doing some bookkeeping while making a deposit and I was shocked. The balance was down to $2. No way. Didn't we have like 20 grand there, right? Exactly. And now it's down to $2. Even though she's your mom, if she's taking money from the account without our permission and using it, that's a crime, you know? We could sue her for theft. Hold on a sec. Stop calling her a criminal. What's wrong with calling a criminal a criminal? Wake up already, mama's boy. She forcibly moved in, falsely accused me, and now she's not only playing around but also draining our savings. Well, I didn't know about that. Not knowing doesn't excuse it, you know? And you always believe only her side of the story and never listen to me. Even though I explained countless times that she was lying and bullying me. I was wrong. I apologize. You're no better. You're so blindly loyal to her and never try to see reality. You use double standards between me and her, making me the scapegoat. You love her so much that you've become just like her with the worst traits. I can't be with people like you anymore. I'd happily file for a divorce right now. Get out. Get out? But this is my home too. You can leave. You're joking, right? That's the apartment I bought before we got married. Why should I leave? Because if we divorce, there'll be asset division, right? Oh my God, don't you even know? What have you learned from your mom all these years? Ugh. Asset division applies to assets acquired during the marriage. The apartment was purchased by me before marriage, so it's not subject to asset division. I can't believe a moron like you has been holding a job. Then asset division. The joint savings are subject to asset division, but your mom has practically spent it all. Oh man. With no money and nowhere to live, what are we supposed to do? Figure it out yourself. Maybe go back to your mom's? That house isn't hers anymore. What do you mean? She sold it because she was going to live with us. This is news to me. What happened to the money from selling the house? I don't know all that. She said she was going to sell it, and I just said it was fine as she was moving it with us. I didn't think about the money. I thought that if I left everything to her, it'd be all good. How clueless can you be? This isn't about a few bucks or even a few hundred. Selling the house means hundreds of thousands coming in. So even though she has that money, why is her savings dwindling? No idea. Seriously? I just did what she said. It's sickening how you always rely on her for everything. 'Cause up till now, I've never been wrong listening to her. I even married you as she told me to. Ha ha ha. Oh my God, you married me because she told you so? Yep. You had a good job, and it didn't seem like you were gonna quit, so she said I could take it easy. What kind of reason is that? Then what about the proposal? Oh, she came up with that. I was frantically cramming the lines she told me to say the night before. Wait. She's really talented, you know. She can come up with touching proposal lines that sweep women off their feet in no time. She even told me to bring a bouquet of roses. You were so moved that you were crying, remember? I thought, that's my mom. Unbelievable. Why did I ever marry you? I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life. Well, she came up with a proposal, but it doesn't change the fact that we're married. I mean, you got to marry me thanks to her, so you should be grateful to her, you know? Grateful? Jeez. She doesn't have anywhere to go either, and I can't support her with just my income. You should pitch in and work too. While we're out working, she can take care of the house.
There's nothing to worry about.
You're seriously the worst mama's boy ever. Your mom's insane, but you're equally crazy. I can't take it anymore.
Don't say that. Just hurry home.
Stop it. It's giving me the creeps. Why didn't I decide to divorce you sooner? I'm so mad at myself. I never want to see you or talk to you again. Anyway, you need to be out of there within a week. I already put it up for sale.
For sale? Oh, come on. Why the heck would you do that behind my back?
Look who's talking. You made decisions on your own and let your mom move in. Now look what's happened.
Yeah, but taking away our home is so harsh.
That's my house under my name, and I paid for it. Whatever I decide to do, it's my business, right? Plus, I absolutely refuse to live with your mom, who thinks it's okay to use other people's savings.
Stop bad-mouthing her. If you keep it up, I'll sue you for defamation.
Oh, you want to go to court? Bring it on. I've already hired an attorney.
An attorney?
I hired one for divorce mediation.
Are you seriously considering divorce?
Of course. I've been saying it's impossible for me to be with you, haven't I?
Wait. Think about it again. If we get divorced, you won't be able to support yourself, will you?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, right.
I make more money than you know.
What? That's impossible. Mom said it's unheard of for a wife to make more than her husband.
Mom. So annoying. With the money that's supposed to come in from selling the apartment and my salary alone, I can live just fine. So please, don't ever bother me again. I'm sick of a mama's boy like you and an unreasonable mother who even controls her son's proposal. I'm beyond fed up. Talking to you irritates me, so from now on, let's go through the attorney for everything.
Hold on. Please, help us. How do I explain this to Mom? What should we do with the money she used? Hey, don't ignore me. Help me and Mom.
Talking to the mama's boy any longer was driving me crazy, so I decided to leave it all to my attorney and blocked his number. With the money from selling the apartment, I was able to hire a great attorney, which made the divorce process smooth sailing. I managed to claim compensation for the savings that my mother-in-law had withdrawn. Turns out, all of our combined savings of 20 grand and the money from selling her home were blown on young boys. How disgusting is that? It makes me want to throw up. What's even more disgusting is that even after finding out about this, Julian didn't change his way. To pay the compensation, he forced his mom to start working part-time. But when she got scolded by a high school kid during her work and came home crying, he lost it. They both stormed into her workplace and caused a scene, and apparently they got taken in by the cops. They weren't charged, but they learned their lesson from that incident. Now, they've moved to a rundown apartment and are striving to stay afloat in a life of poverty and debt.
Nicole, you need to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, understood?
Huh? Why?
Because you have to. I'm going to write down what you need to do for tomorrow. Just do as I say.
What is this all about? Why do I have to wake up so early suddenly tomorrow?
Can't you read? I said just do as I say. For breakfast, to maintain beautiful skin, I want a vegan smoothie and a fruit platter. 10 minutes before I wake up, please make sure that coffee is ready to make. Oh, and make sure it's freshly ground.
But we only have instant coffee.
That's not my problem. Why don't you go to the coffee shop now? Don't you have a brain? Oh, also, don't forget to clean the house, the stairs, the floors, everything. Make sure to clean the entrance area properly, okay? And then, iron my clothes. Oh, also, please do my hair. Got it?
I have to do all that? Is someone coming over tomorrow? Why do I have to say it? Did you forget your position? We're letting you stay here. So naturally, you have to do what I said. But... Oh well, I will tell you only this time. My fiancé is coming over to meet my family. It's a really important day for me. Please don't try to ruin it, okay? Wow, really? Congratulations. I'm so happy that my sister's getting married. It's Patrick, right? The guy you said you've been dating for a while? Yeah, but it's none of your business. I wasn't really going to tell you about it. Why not? Because I don't consider you family, that's why. Don't you ever think about stealing my fiancé? I would never do that. Oh, really? I don't think so. Well, there's no way you can steal him from me, though. I mean, look at your face. Even if we're not blood related, we're still sisters. How can you say such a terrible thing to me? What did I do to deserve this treatment? I just want us to get along as sisters. I've never once wanted to get along with you. Never. Dad remarried and all of a sudden, I was told to get along with you because you're my new sister? Do you think it's that easy for me to accept a new family? Of course, I understand how you feel. I was in the same situation as you. Even so, I thought we should get along since we're family now. Oh, please. We are not the same. Your biological father is a high school dropout, an alcoholic and unemployed for a long time. That's why they got divorced, right? Don't tell me we are in the same situation. But there's no way I can get along with you. Just know your position and act accordingly. Also, please don't mention to my fiancé that you're my sister. What? You're not gonna introduce me as your sister? Of course not. You're not my sister. I could only see you as a maid. You hate me that much? Then why don't you let me leave this house? I've been saying that I will leave, but you never allow me to do so. What? Who will take care of the house when you're gone? Without a servant, we will have to do the housework. Why can't you think about that simple thing? I guess that proves you got your high school dropout father's brain. That's too far. It's your fault. Instead of shutting your mouth and doing things as I say, you keep complaining about everything. Okay, whatever. I'll just do what you ask me to do. Good. I will say this one more time. Don't you ever mention that you are my sister. When my fiancé arrives, just act as our maid. After serving the tea and snacks, please go back to your room immediately. I can't even greet him. Oh my God. How stupid can you be? Of course not. I've said multiple times that you're not my sister. I have no intention of introducing you to my fiancé. Do not greet him. Just act as a maid. Got it? Okay. Hey, honey. Are you on the way now?
Yeah, I'm on the train right now. I think I will arrive there at 2.
That's good. Take care, honey.
I'm getting nervous. Until just now, I was feeling excited. But I started to feel nervous the moment I got on the train. I wonder what your parents think about me. Maybe they will think I'm unreliable since I'm younger than you.
Don't worry about it. I know you're nervous, but it will be fine. You were such a perfect man. I know my parents will like you.
Do you think so? I will do my best to make them like me.
I'm sure they will like you.
I hope so.
Oh, there's something I need to tell you.
About what?
Actually, we have a maid at home.
Really?
Yeah. For certain reasons, we're letting her stay at our place. And we've left all the household chores for her. I just wanted to tell you that in advance. You don't have to greet her or anything.
So, she's a live-in maid? What do you mean I don't have to greet her?
That's because she's not part of our family. There's no point in greeting her.
But still, if she's helping with the household chores, at least let me greet her properly.
You were such a kind man, but she's a shy person, you know. You really don't have to greet her.
I see. Then I guess I won't.
That's good. Well then, see you soon. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming today. It seems like both Mom and Dad liked you. They said they were so happy that I found a guy like you. See? I told you they will like you.
I see.
What's wrong? Aren't you happy? I knew you'd be liked, though. You are such a perfect man. Well, next time, I should introduce myself to your parents, huh? When do you think I can meet them?
Emma, I have a question.
What?
The live-in maid, she's quite young, isn't she?
Yeah, why?
What's her name?
Her name is Nicole. Why are you asking about her? Did she do something rude to you? I made sure she won't interact with you. What did she do to you?
She didn't do anything rude. Is she just a maid?
Yes, she is.
Isn't she your sister?
What are you talking about? Did she say something to you?
Based on your reaction, she's your sister, huh?
No, she's not. I was just surprised because you're asking me weird questions out of nowhere.
Actually, I know her.
What? You're lying.
I mean, I don't know her, but I've only heard about her. I've never met her before, but I recognized her right away. I'm sure of it.
What are you talking about? Maybe you are misunderstanding something.
No, that's not possible. I also heard she has a half-sister. I also know her mother's name too. Everything matches.
What?
Emma, are you treating your sister like a maid? Even though you're not blood related, she's still your sister, right?
Yes. So what? I bet you don't know that her father is an alcoholic, unemployed scum. She has the DNA of her scumbag father. There's no way I can consider her as my sister.
A scumbag father?
She's also a scumbag, you know? I never thought of her as a family or a sister. She's more like a slave to me. She should be grateful that I'm keeping her as a maid.
That's how you think about her? How could you treat your sister like that? I didn't know you were that kind of person. I'm sorry, Emma. Let's call off the engagement.
What? Are you serious? Why? Are you calling off the engagement because of my sister?
It's not her fault. I don't think I can marry someone like you. How can I love someone who treats their sister like a slave?
I don't understand what's going on. What do you even know about Nicole?
I will explain it to you personally. I'll bring my parents too. When your parents and mine meet, they'll surely understand about Nicole.
What do you mean? I don't get it. You ruined everything. What? I didn't do anything. Don't play dumb. What did you say to Patrick? Patrick said he wants to call off the engagement with me. He said he knows about you. It's all your fault. Does he know about me? But I don't know him at all. Anyway, I didn't do anything. As you said, I woke up at 4 in the morning, finished everything I was told to do. When Patrick came, I served tea and snacks. I immediately went back to my room. I just said hello to him for a moment. That's it. I didn't say anything else. Then why did he break off the engagement with me? I don't know. I'll never forgive you.
Stop lying. I can't let you stay in this house anymore. What? But we are family. No, we're not. Leave this house by the end of today. What? Today? That's too sudden. I don't know where else I should go. Shut up! Just do as I said.
Hey, is this Nicole's number? It's Patrick.
What? Patrick? How did you get my number?
I'm sorry if I scared you. I know it's weird that the man who introduced himself as your sister's fiancé suddenly messaged you. But the truth is, I've known you for a long time, and I really wanted to talk to you. So I got your contact info from your mother.
What? You've known me for a long time?
I don't mean to be rude, but I would like to confirm something. You're not living with your biological father, right?
Yes, that's correct, but...
Your real father's name is David, from Greendale Town, right?
How did you know that? My sister also mentioned that you claimed to know about me. So it was true. Have we met before? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. How do you know me?
It's natural that you don't know me. I'm your half-brother.
Half-brother?
I'm your biological father's son. David is my father. I've been looking for you for a long time.
What?
Dad always told me about you. He always regretted not being able to get custody of you.
Really?
Well, your mother told you that your biological father was an alcoholic who had been unemployed. She told you that's why they got divorced, didn't she?
Yes.
I knew it. That was a lie. Well, it's true that he was addicted to alcohol. He found out that your mother was having affairs with several men. He got desperate and he turned to drinking at that time. Consequently, his health deteriorated and he ended up hospitalized for several weeks. So there was a period when he was unemployed.
That was the truth?
Dad really wanted to get custody of you, but he was in a bad state back then. He tried to win custody, but your mother easily gained custody because of Dad's condition at the time. He had no other option but to let it go. He's been haunted by regret ever since. That's why I've been looking for you, to reunite you with your real father.
I didn't know anything about this. Does my sister know about this?
She doesn't know about it. I had no idea you and Emma were siblings until I met you today. I never imagined that you two were siblings. But after I learned how she treated you, I realized I couldn't marry her. So I proposed breaking off the engagement.
So that's what happened. That's why she told me to leave the house.
What? Did she tell you to leave?
She said it's my fault why you broke off the engagement and told me to leave the house. So I packed my bags and left just a moment ago.
What? But it's not your fault at all.
I wanted to leave too, so it's fine. I've said many times before that I wanted to leave that house. But Emma wanted to keep me in their house and use me as a maid. I was surprised by how sudden it was today, but I'm actually grateful for the chance to leave.
Do you have any place to stay?
I just wanted to get away from home, so I came to the train station. But I don't really know where I'm going.
If you want, why don't you come to my house?
What? To your house?
I understand it's sudden and might be surprising. But when I told my father about today, he said he wants to help you too.
But he's remarried, right? I don't want to cause trouble for you and your family.
Dad has been talking to my mother about you for a long time. I told my mother about today. She feels the same way as my father.
Really?
We're here for you, Nicole.
It really means a lot to me. It would be really nice if I could stay over at your place.
Our house is closest to White Bridge Station. Can you make it to that station? My father and I will pick you up by car from there.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I can make it there with my last money.
Last money?
All of my salary is managed by my family. I only get $100 every month. And on top of that, I'm asked to run errands with that money. Right now, I only have $20 left. If you hadn't offered me a place to stay, I don't know what would have happened to me today. I'm really grateful to you.
I can't believe they even took your salary. They are disgusting people. If that's the case, stay where you are. We'll come pick you there.
Really? Thank you so much. I will wait for you here. I can't believe you and Patrick are siblings. How did this happen? I wanted to marry Patrick. You ruined everything. Why is it my fault? He decided to leave you after learning how you treated me, right? Shut up! I wanted to marry him so bad. I can't believe this is happening to me. Even so, you have to accept it. It's your own fault. I thought I could marry into wealth. What? That's the reason you wanted to get married to him? That's right. After all, your real father is the company president, right? I heard Patrick was supposed to be the next president. So I thought I could become the wife of the president in the future. Just think about it. Even if Patrick forgives you, don't you think that my father would never forgive you? Even though you are my half-sister, you've treated me like a servant for years. Do you really think he will approve of you marrying Patrick? I'm really glad that you revealed your true self in front of Patrick. Thanks to you, I was able to meet my brother and real father. I'm so happy that I was able to leave the house too. I used to hate you so much, but now I'm grateful. Oh no! Nicole, what the hell are you doing? Hey, it's been a while. What's wrong? I only asked you to leave the house, not to take our money. Our money? Do you mean my salary? What are you misunderstanding? It's my salary, so I'm not taking anyone's money. Shut up! Who do you think you are? Today, when Mom tried to withdraw this month's money, she couldn't withdraw any money. What did you do? I changed all the bank account information. Why? Why do you think I will give you my money? After you kicked me out of the house? How selfish could you be? But we can't live without your money. What? Up to now, we have been living off most of your salary. It's impossible to live without you. Really? I didn't know that. I never thought you earned so little. You relied entirely on my salary, yet you've treated me like a maid? What kind of joke is this? I'm not saying all of it. Just give me half the money. Are you serious? Aren't we strangers now? Why should I give it to you? Oh, I mean, we were strangers from the beginning. You never once acknowledged me as family, right? Thank you very much for keeping me a stranger in your house. Goodbye. Hey, Nicole! Wait a minute! Please, I need your help. Hey, Nicole! Are you reading this? I'm really sorry for everything I've done. Please, help me. I was able to cut off ties with my terrible family. For a while, I stayed at Patrick's place. They took really good care of me, and I can't thank them enough. Now that I'm in control of my own finances, I've rented an apartment and started living independently. Thankfully, it's not far from Patrick's place. I still drop by to see them every now and then. We've even had a few family dinners together. I've completely gotten used to living frugally. Even after covering rent, I still have some savings left. I've been putting money aside for the future, and I always make sure to treat Patrick's family well. The other day, I was back in my hometown where Emma lives. I saw her working part-time at a fast food joint. It was quite amusing to see her being scolded by a younger manager. After everything I've been through, I'm finally ready to start enjoying life again.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.